Queridos amigos de la Galeria Nocturna y de Prods, sean bienvenidos a un capítulo más de la Galeria Nocturna. Continuamos con las entrevistas y hoy nos vamos hasta Suecia. Encontramos una tremenda banda en esto de andar en el social media. Encontramos una banda increíble, Ominum, desde Gothenburg en Suecia. Contactamos con ellos a través de Instagram. Conocimos su música a través de historias. Probablemente sus historias, sus posts salieron 2 o 3 veces en nuestro feed. Y bueno, pusimos atención en ellos y la realidad es que es una de esas bandas tremendas, de esas bandas que hacen un mix perfecto entre el old school, metal y el sonido moderno, ¿no? De cómo suenan hoy las bandas. Así que, sin más, vámonos hasta Suecia, porque allá deben ser las 7 de la tarde, noche, por ahí, algo así. Vámonos hasta Suecia. Esta es la Galería Nocturna. Este es el podcast en el que hablamos de metal en serio. Platiquemos pues con nuestros amigos de Ominum. Hey guys, welcome to La Galeria Nocturna. How are you guys doing?
We're doing all good and good. Yeah, we're just sitting, going through some of the new stuff that we're writing, so it's coming along nicely.
Yeah.
It's gonna be thick. It's gonna be our heaviest, fastest, most brutal shit so far. So yeah, we're feeling really good about it.
And you know what? We love it. You know, we get in touch with you, as I mentioned before, in the through the social media. Probably 2 or 3 posts come up into my feed, and then I asked, well, let's listen to this thing. And what I can say is that I love this kind of music, right? The old school thrash metal and the modern sound, and you really rock. So. I really appreciate your time. Thank you for being here. And then we're going to start with a simple question. Who's Ominum? And if you don't mind, you can introduce yourselves and what you're doing in the band.
Yeah, my name is Bernard Jozic, whatever. I play guitar and make noises with my mouth. I'm the vocalist. I'm hesitant to call myself the singer because there's not a lot of that. But yeah, guitar and vocals.
Nice. Bernard, welcome.
My name is Erik, and I take care of the drums in the band. I used to call myself a custom percussionist with the benefit of a drum kit on Facebook back in the old days, but I don't know about that anymore. But yeah, it's the two of us right now. As you might know, we do not have a standing or a full-time bassist as of now, so it's the two of us.
Yeah,
taking care of running the ship. Yeah, I know. I could see in your part of the Ominum history is that you came from you had another history before Ominum, and you both get together probably 10 years ago or something like that. So the first question that I have about your formula, your music is how did you connect and how those things that you did 10 years ago are make you what things you are doing right now. I mean, what things happened then and how those things helped you guys to build Ominum up.
Yeah. I mean, we go back until, we go back since elementary school.
Yeah.
I think since we were 7 years old. We're friends back then, really good friends.
Went to same school, same class.
Yeah.
Started playing music like at the same time. I picked up the guitar, he picked up the drums.
And he got me started playing. They asked me if I wanted to play Metallica at this school show thing. I'd only been playing drums a little bit during music class, and I don't know, it seemed fun, so I got an actual drum kit and started playing. So I mean, I guess I have him to thank for, getting into this in the first place.
Yeah, we were, how old would we have been? 13 or 14 years
14,
old.
yeah.
We played Fade to Black and From the Beltles at a school. Not really like a talent show, but like a school concert.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Oh, nice. I know that.
That's how it started.
No, yeah, absolutely. I mean, who did not start listening and playing some Metallica covers?
Exactly.
I'm a drummer, by the way, a retired drummer, and I started playing Metallica. I mean, I was a drummer because I saw Lars Ulrich, and I discovered Metallica probably 35 years ago. Who didn't, right? And
Same
I know that you both create a previous band, and which is Sanity.
Insanity.
Yeah, Insanity.
2 words.
Yeah. What was that? I mean, was it a metal or another genre or what?
It was like it was a thrash band, like more. I mean, it was not as good as this band, but it was more. It was like our high school band. Me and one of my friends from my street who showed me the basics of guitar. We started jamming thrash riffs in my bedroom. Then we were joined by a bass player from our class in school. Erik joined. We found a vocalist, and we played for all 5 of us were active maybe a year and a half. 2011, 2012. We were 16, 17 years old at the time, so it was just a high school band. And then we disbanded, as all high school bands do. Everybody kind of went off to their other projects, and me and Erik linked up again 1-2 years later, and we liked playing together, so we just kept on jamming. We started jamming old Insanity songs. I had written some new shit that eventually became the first Ominum album through a bunch of years. So we started playing maybe 2014, but we didn't get really serious about it until 2018 when we dropped the demo and started recording the debut album.
Okay, sounds good. And it makes sense because when we are in our 12, 14, we're crazy. We're still crazy. That now when we as we are getting older, the perspective is changing, and probably you put the serious attention on your project. And you know what? This is a good project. I have a couple of questions about your music, right?
Mm-hmm.
The first
Absolutely.
thing is songwriting dynamics. I mean, what about your lyrics? What's the message behind Ominum?
Well, the lyrics kind of come at the last minute. They're not an afterthought. We spend a lot of time on those as well, but we always basically finish the songs instrumentally before we before we even think about the lyrics.
I mean, we think about the vocal lines, where is verse and so on. Where do we want vocals? Where do we not want vocals? But the lyrics themselves come after.
And the topics are mostly shit that annoys us in the world. There's a lot of anti-war stuff. There's some political, social justice themes. A little bit of everything, but mostly typical thrash metal stuff.
Yeah.
Nice, sounds good. And you know what? This is a good thing because probably you compose all the music, riffs and drums, and you have the intention of the song, and then it makes totally sense to write the lyrics based on where you're listening to that, and that's a good one. Okay, so let's talk about Monument, because that album took my attention, and let me tell you something, guys. It was breathtaking because it's a piece of thrash, all thrash metal again with a lot of modern sound. But what the thing that took my attention was that you have some probably some progressive stuff on that album, because Monument 1, 2, and 3. Would you mind to elaborate more on that, and what the people can expect from that album? Because to me, I mean, it blew my mind. But I want you guys to share with our community. What about that?
Absolutely. Yeah, you want to go?
No, I mean, I think it's kind of, I think it's a natural, byproduct of, at least for my part, from the music I listen to. I like we were talking about before, Lars Ulrich, he got me into playing drums in the first place, right? But if I can count any drummer as my kind of idol at any point, it was definitely Mike Portnoy from Dream Theater. So I've definitely listened and, enjoyed my fair share of progressive metal and whatnot. So for me, I've always been drawn to that. I think music is more interesting when it's not just straight, I think it needs to groove a little bit to be more out there for me to find it interesting. And I think that's obviously, crept its way into the way or at least the way I like to write music, like write drums, write songs. I mean, he's been annoyed with me before, especially when we were younger. I think there's some sort of, I guess you could call it shoehorned odd time signatures in different places. I think we've definitely honed our craft since, it's more thought out at this stage of our, musical journeys. But yeah. Do you have anything?
Nah, like the Monument album for me, it's the first album we ever made, and like the first album you make is like the one you sit the longest with, and it's basically you emulating all your heroes. So I think we've just as Erik is saying, we've come into like a bit more of our own with the music sense. However, I don't think that we like super. I know where we've ripped everything off from, but it's not like super blatant we did it good, basically. Yeah. Like, I don't think of it as a progressive album in that sense. It's just like a long album, and I like the main inspiration is like late golden era thrash, and Justice for All, Persistence of Time, 1988 and onwards, when they got more, maybe not progressive, but complex, basically. It's not like Kill 'Em All style thrash, and then a bunch of guitar-wise, that album is like my bedroom album. I just sat and played guitar for years and had those songs for a long time. So I never played the same thing twice. Neither does he. We're both really jammy as musicians. So there's a lot of variation. And the songs are, we worked on it so long, so the songs are squeezed to their maximum potential, basically.
That is fantastic. What a good description, because the first thing I thought about this album was that these guys are playing thrash metal, but adding some progressive or probably one concept behind it. But definitely, it sounds like technical stuff, not ordinary thrash metal, but technical thrash metal, and that's pretty awesome. So okay, that was Monument, and now War for Peace. This is an EP that you put into the market in 2024, something like that. Would you mind to elaborate more in what would be the evolution between Monuments and War for Peace? Is there any specific difference between them, or just keeping the same line? Because to me, I like both, but definitely, if I should pick one to go to an island, I would pick Monument, absolutely. But let us know more about War for Peace.
Yeah. Well, it's it's basically all the songs we wrote and released since the Monument album, because the songs on Monument are pretty old. We started recording that album in 2018, so we could have released it back then, basically, if we'd been faster. So there's there's the song Epitaph, which is kind of our really long, epic, introspective song. If I to call it like that, it's I would say that's the final song we did in the Monument style songwriting. We started recording that like before we were even done with the Monument album.
Yeah.
Then there's the like main three EP songs, the first 3 tracks. We wrote and finished those after Epitaph, and also recorded the drums before the Monument album was even done. And they're definitely more like more shreddy, more technical, we try to be more concise with the runtime, while still having them switch up all the time. So it's like we didn't go pop or anything. And then the final, or our latest song, An Empty Endless Race, it's just like it's the latest song we wrote. Basically, we wrote it and recorded it after the other songs on the EP, and we felt it was it's our sickest, most ultra banger to this day. So we had to get it out. We couldn't sit around on it.
No.
And we released that EP digitally, the first 3 songs in 2023. Then we dropped the Empty Endless Race as a single, and then we wanted to have all of those songs on the same project to print it on a CD. So Epitaph and Empty Endless Race are like bonus tracks because they weren't on the digital one, but on the CD version, it's all 5 basically. So it's not as conceptual as the debut album. It's more or less like everything we did since.
Okay.
I guess one thing just to add is that, I mean, we always try to push ourselves with every new thing we write. Like we always have sort of a retrospective when we after we've released music, and we look back on the stuff that we've written before, and we identify the things that we like with it, and also identify, of course, the things that we might not be as happy with as we thought we were, or you know, as we ended up being. We try to do more of the things that we enjoy, and try to trim the fat and remove the things that we think are, too much or whatever. Which is also, I think, why our writing has gotten, at least in our minds, a little bit more concise with each new release. We try to be a little bit more to the point. Especially now with the new stuff that, it's still unreleased, still in the works. I think this is the most to the point we've ever been. So we're excited to finish it, record it, and release it for you guys.
Yeah, and there's like a lot of variety. Like each song is what it needs to be. There's some really fast, short ones. There's longer ones, more progressive ones. It's basically we're trying to do everything that we like.
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds really good. And the next question is more about probably the what are you doing right now? We know that you're in the studio. We know that you're gonna release an album in some time, right? But would you mind to share more about the new album? In which phase of the process are you in right now? Or something like that. We know that you need to keep some things secret, and that's right. But let us know what you guys are doing right now in the studio.
Yeah, no, I mean, we're not quite in the studio yet.
Okay.
I guess we've booked it for late March.
The drums are gonna get late March.
Yeah.
Nice.
So my job right now is to, we've basically, our approach for this was we wanted to write it in the rehearsal space altogether, pretty much, or like at least we start everything there. He might come with a riff or an idea in mind, because usually it starts with the guitar. We're playing thrash metal, all right? But we wanted to work on it and evolve it together. So that's been our approach this time.
Yeah, it's the most cooperative thing we've ever done so far, and it's
Not to say it wasn't before, but especially
but definitely
this is
now, and it's the best we've ever been as well.
Yeah,
if I say so.
I think so too. We've really been cooking these songs to really squeeze out, like we said, keep it concise, squeeze out every last drop. I'm having a lot of fun with the drums right now. yeah, like I said, my job right now is to finish the drums. We have the outline for each song basically finished. We've gone through everything. Like I said, we started in the rehearsal space. I just need to clean some things up. You know, we might have sections here or there where it's like, okay, we want something in this type of style. I just haven't worked out the details yet, so that's what I'm doing right now. And then I guess it's time for me to actually, you know, learn to play it because it's so much fun writing, right? You know, you don't have to practice as much. So yeah, I gotta get my ass in the rehearsal space and really get good at playing the songs so that we can record it in March.
Yeah.
And from there, I guess everything else.
Yeah.
Guitars, bass, vocals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is this?
Yeah, I've been mostly like for the last month I've been like, while he's working on the drums, I've been working on guitar solos mostly.
Okay.
Because we've like finished complete drafts of the songs, but everything is like subject to change until the minute we record the drums. So yeah, he's hyper focusing on writing the like every drum hit, and I'm writing all the shreds at the moment.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds really good. And is this release planned for this year, or probably early next year, or what's the plan?
We hope to. We feel that we're working faster than ever before, and we hope to get it out as soon as possible. I mean, our goal is always as soon as possible, but like hopefully, if it doesn't come out this year, like maybe at least the first single or something like that. Definitely, because we do not want to sit around on this material anymore. We feel that it's our best shit so far, and we just want to get it out and fucking shit on everything we've released before, basically.
That's what all bands say, though.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So it sounds really interesting, and of course, please let us know when the music is in platforms and
absolutely.
And
we'll be posting a lot of like teasers and everything along the way.
Yeah, absolutely. Please feel free to
maybe we'll play a new song live or something.
Yeah, absolutely. Please, every single post about the album, feel free to tag us as collaborators. So again, we are committed to spread your music here in Mexico. So
nice. Thank you.
We will appreciate that. And okay, so now we know about your music, your style, your albums. What's next for Ominum? Typically, we ask a couple of questions more related. You know, we try to keep our podcast not only about music, but we try to make it educational, right? And we ask some questions about a hypothetical scenario, okay? So imagine, guys, that you are getting to a room full of teenagers, like you guys, probably 10 years ago or something like that, and a lot of kids saying that they're convinced that they're gonna play metal and they're gonna die for metal and get a band and tour around the world and all the things. What would be the best advice you can give them? I mean, what would be the thing that you can share with those guys, saying like to Ominum, this and this and this work for us, and you're gonna do it? What would be the best advice on that?
I would say, I don't know if this might not translate necessarily into commercial success, if that's what you're after, but I would say be yourself, because if you're gonna do this long term, like, I mean, you're gonna hate it if you're not, and that's the only thing that's gonna keep you in it. That's the only thing that's gonna keep you making. That's the only thing that's going to keep it a passion for you, that you make something that's truly you, and that you don't care about what others think or anything like that. I mean, of course, you can keep in mind trying to write music that people will listen to, but first and foremost, you should serve yourself. Like if you don't find it interesting, then no one else will. It will just be forced. Yeah. And especially, I think for young kids or teenagers. I feel so old saying that now, but you know, for young people nowadays, with the way the world is with social media and everything like that, and the spotlight is on you at all times the second you post anything online, like, try to be yourself and not listen to what the haters say, so to speak.
If you're like playing thrash metal or death metal, like it's the wrong genre for having a career. So like just enjoy it for what it is. You do this because you like the music and it's like a passion for you. You like playing stupid brutal riffs on guitar and blast beats. Write the music that you want to hear or that you enjoy, basically. Like I mean, you can be original with it, but it's like you're not reinventing the wheel. It's basically just these are old genres. Everybody knows who the giants are. You're just remixing your favorite songs and bands into like a pile of shit for yourself. And if you're good at it, other people will get it too, I guess. Yeah, and also play with other people. It's like music is. It's nice to sit at home and play guitar for yourself and like, but. Man, playing music live, just being like a rehearsal space, it's like a sport. It's like we're on the same team. It's like if we were, I don't know, playing football or whatever. It's that's where the fun is. And go to shows, find your local scene.
Yeah, I mean,
get to know people.
It's about the people, the community, right? Yeah. The community of the band, and the community of the scene.
Yeah, that is right. And the second question is about this thing. I mean, I'm sorry, my puppies just opened the door. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay,
no worries.
Sorry, guys. Okay, the second question is related to those things, you know, because the second question is how's this? I mean, we know that Sweden is the country that sports music, right? And we know that. And by the way, I get interested into your music and your band when I read that this is a thrash metal band and not death metal band coming from Sweden, right? Because typically, we know that Sweden is exporting all the time death metal bands and more than thrash metal bands. But my question is. How hard it is to keep a project like yours in Sweden? I mean, how has the media, how's the venues, promoters, rehearsal rooms, studios? How hard is to keep your project alive? I mean, Ominum alive.
I think like every scene probably in the world, it took a huge hit during COVID. When everything just disappeared, and I mean it's recovering. It's trying to recover the metal scene, but it's not quite the same. There's a lot of venues that we used to play at or used to visit, you know, that aren't alive anymore. You know, they disappeared. But there are some real, you know, passionate people out there. Not just the people playing, but the people who listen and enjoy music. There are, you know, starting venues and clubs and whatnot. So it's there, but yeah, I mean, it's not quite the same as it was before. I also think a lot of people got a bit more, I don't know if lazy is the right word, maybe comfortable is a better word. Like, and maybe this is just me imagining things, but I feel like people don't come out in the same way to shows as they used to.
Yeah, I feel the same. Like everybody just got comfortable. They want to just sit on their couch and get food delivered instead of going out.
That's the symptom of our times too. I mean, kind of what we're.
It's not probably just COVID, but like COVID definitely like pushed it into overdrive.
Yeah. But yeah, I gotta shoot a shot for the hardcore scene, the scene in Gothenburg, because I mean, or in Sweden as a whole, because they're the ones keeping it real. They're the ones really keeping it alive, and we frequent those places a lot as well. I think we need to learn from them. You know, the metal scene, especially at the like local sort of level, because they're doing something right, and people show up to all the shows, and it's like a real tight knit local scene. And I mean, they book obviously metal acts as well, and we we've got friends in that scene as well. We share the rehearsal space with people from that scene. So yeah.
But yeah, and I mean, the scene is not dead. Like the metal scene isn't dead. It's just like hardcore is where it's popping off at the moment.
But I think there's like I said, there's the mix nowadays. You know, like it's not like those hardcore, you know, separation of camps as there used to be. Like, you know, with metal or, you know, death metal in one corner, black metal in the other. Like everything is kind of mishmash, and I think that as well with, you know, hardcore and metal, like two sort of different genres, but still related. There's a lot of interplay there.
Yeah, and then like you asked about like rehearsal spaces and studios and that stuff. Like Sweden has a very generous social system. So rehearsal spaces are available and they're quite cheap. It's like government subsidized. It's getting worse because of the current government, but they haven't stolen this from us yet.
No.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. There's a lot of bands, like a lot of bands. Like the thing that makes it hard to book shows in Sweden is, other than like a lot of venues dying, it's that there's so many local bands. So the competition is insane just to get spots. But we're doing our best.
Okay. Sounds interesting, because typically here in Mexico and Latin America we have some other pain points. But my understanding is that in Europe, specifically in Sweden, there are a lot of bands, there are a lot of people trying to, you know, to rise, and I suppose that makes this thing more difficult for you guys. But definitely you guys and Ominum, your project, your music, your style is really amazing. So, and my last question, just I'll let you guys go. Where we know that you are preparing a new album, your music out during the year, but is there any plans for shows, festivals, or something like that? Any other plan?
We'd love to play as much as possible everywhere where it is possible. But like, yeah, the competition for shows is pretty rough, and we're at least for like the foreseeable future, our main focus is to like record the album. Once it's recorded, we can focus more on shows. We definitely want to like push this album more than what we've done before. We want to do a tour. We want to try to get on festivals. We want to go out and like play in the rest of Scandinavia, in Europe, anywhere really. We have 2 shows lined up for this year, but they're both like local shows here in Gothenburg. One's like
playing with Hyrax.
Yeah, Hyrax from LA, like the old school fucking iconic thrash metal band.
It's gonna be dope.
I think that those guys are gonna play Mexico this year, I think.
Yeah,
Hyrax. Yeah. Okay.
We're playing with them in like at the end of May, and then we have like an earlier show at the start of March with like one of our one of the hardcore-ish bands that shares our rehearsal space. They invited us to play with them. Yeah.
Obstruction or Obstruction.
Obstruction with a K.
Yeah.
They're fucking sick. Check them out. Yeah. We love those guys.
They play that metal and hardcore fuse, you know.
Okay.
We're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
But basically that's what we have lined up so far. We're gonna try to really push the shows more like after the summer, maybe. And then once the album's out, we really just want to focus on playing live.
Nice. Are you attending some Summerfest in Europe? You guys are
nothing booked yet. No.
No.
Okay.
There's too many to choose from. There's too many good ones, but we haven't planned anything this year yet. No.
I mean we've like we alluded to before. I mean we lost our bassist last year, and since we were already in the process of writing music at that point, we kind of took the opportunity to focus more on the songwriting. We've been looking for bassists too, but it's really hard to find people that are good enough, to be honest. I mean, we know some, you know, we have some friends that can play bass, but not all of them are, they're guitarists usually that can play bass rather than bassists. And for our band, you know, we want someone who's a real bassist from the ground up, you know. But we found at least this guy Benji. He's in our live shows as of now.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens with that. But he's a really cool guy, super fun to hang with. He's been doing great. We had our first show in Skövde, Swedish town here with him. It was super fun.
Yeah.
And so I mean, now that we have a bassist, at least for the live part, and we are almost at least done with the first part of recording, which is drums, then we can focus more on booking shows.
Yeah.
And like we said, I mean, we want to release the album later this year, so there's still some time left to book shows. And if not, we're gonna book a lot of try our best to book as many shows as possible for the next year.
Yeah, and I think he was asking if we were like attending as concert goers.
Yeah, as a fan.
But no, it's nice that you mentioned Benji, and we also have to shout out our friend Kurt, who fills in for us basically when Benji isn't available. So we have like a whole bench, as they call it in football, with the reserve bench.
Yeah, we're just gonna find a permanent one.
Yeah, but no, we haven't planned on. At least not yet. We haven't planned on going to any festivals this summer, but it would be fun.
Yeah, definitely.
And playing a festival would be fun as well.
Absolutely. I mean, as a musician, it's really good. I mean, it would be a good and a big goal, but definitely as a fan, it's a different thing. So we really enjoy going to festivals and concerts, and we travel to do that, right? But okay, Erik, Bernard, I would like to thank you for your time, and keep it rocking. You know, you are doing really good. We love your music. Please let us know that when your album is out. So we're gonna look for you guys because we are really interested in your new release. Okay, so thank you very much, and we will see you soon. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us.
Yeah,
it was fun.
It was a lot of fun. We'll make sure to send any updates your way, and we're really excited. We can't wait until you guys get to hear the new material.
Absolutely.
And thank you everyone who's listening as well. Thank you for supporting our band. Thank you for listening to our music, buying our shit, going to our shows. And
without you, it's impossible.
Yeah.
We're really humbled and thankful for all of the positive reception we've been getting.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You're doing great. So thank you, you guys. Bye.
Cheers. Bye. Peace.
Pues ahí lo tienen. Esa fue la plática con nuestros queridos amigos de Ominum. Vayan, escúchenlos. Es una extraordinaria opción de thrash metal. Es un thrash bastante interesante desde que se escucha un metal con una influencia vieja, con un sonido moderno. Es la perfecta simbiosis entre el viejo metal y el nuevo metal. Así que vayan y escúchenlos. Bien vale la pena. Y a palabras de ellos, muy probable que este año tengamos un nuevo disco de nuestros amigos de Ominum. Y bueno, como siempre, vámonos a la agenda metalera. Que a la fecha de grabación de este contenido, Los Ángeles del Infierno van a estar en la Arena Ciudad de México el 15 de febrero. No vamos a estar ahí. El Mexafest con Larva, Ultar, Eye of Destruction, Gotham Particle y otras bandas más en el Rock Zone de Cuautitlán. Esto en Cuautitlán Izcalli, allá en el lado norte del Estado de México. El 28 de febrero, allá nos vemos. Y ya entrando en abril, Nael en el Foro Alicia el 5 de abril, no vamos a estar ahí. Nargarot del Circo Volador, 5 de abril tampoco vamos a estar ahí. Donde sí vamos a estar va a ser con los daneses de Volá, porque nos gusta mucho ese metal moderno. 7 de marzo, allá nos vemos en el Circo Volador. Monspell en el Pepsi Center, no vamos a estar ahí. Esto es el 13 de abril, no vamos a estar. Seguimos en marzo. Seguimos en marzo, perdón. Todo esto que acabo de decir, sí, fue 5 de marzo. Nile. 5 de marzo. Nargarot. Volá, 7 de marzo. Monspell, 13 de marzo. Y lo que viene también de nuestro amigo Johnny Metal, el Metal Chingón, dos ediciones del Metal Chingón, uno en el Foro Dragón de Mexicali en Baja California el 13 de marzo y el segundo en el Black Dog Bar en Ensenada, esto es el 14 de marzo, que dicho sea de paso, vamos a tener a Johnny Metal en el siguiente Caos Sonoro para que nos hable de este evento, así que ahí les van a contar todo lo que necesitan saber sobre el Metal Chingón. Elstorm en el Circo Volador, 14 de marzo, no vamos a estar ahí. El Vive Latino en el Estadio GNP, 14 y 15 de marzo, no vamos a estar ahí. Digo, está aquí anunciado porque pues está Avatar, está Ladrones y hay algunos otros representantes del metal y del buen rock. Catatonia en el Foro Velódromo el 15 de marzo, no vamos a estar ahí. London After Midnight en el Auditorio Blackberry el 20 de marzo, no vamos a estar ahí. El Veracruz Metal Fest, que les ha estado yendo muy bien año con año en el Hotel Diana Cazadora, el 28 de marzo, no vamos a estar ahí. El Tecate Pal Norte, Guns N' Roses viene de regreso en el Tecate Pal Norte, los Deftones, las Warnings. En el Parque Fundidora, 27, 28 y 29 de abril. No vamos a estar tampoco. Los Deftones en el Palacio de los Deportes el 29 de marzo. Y dale con abril. Sigue siendo marzo, 29 de marzo. No vamos a estar tampoco. Donde sí vamos a estar, y ahora sí, entrando en abril, AC/DC en el Estadio GNP 7, 11 y 15 de abril. Allá nos vemos. Dream Theater, Arena Ciudad de México el 10 de abril también, con Meet and Greet y toda la cosa. Allá nos vemos. El Niño en el Focus Room 14 de abril, no vamos a estar ahí. Ginger en el Circo Volador el 19 de abril, probablemente no. Architects, Foro Velódromo 25 de... no, ese es en el Velódromo. El 25 de abril, ahí vamos a estar. Ahí sí, ya tenemos boletos y toda la cosa. Ahí sí vamos a estar. No nos podemos perder a Architects. Rockean como pocos. Black Label Society, Foro Velódromo, este es el 26 de abril, no vamos a estar ahí. Midnight en el Foro 28, el 26 de abril tampoco vamos a estar ahí. Amaranth, Circo Volador, 30 de abril, el Día del Niño, no vamos a estar. Animal en el Focus Room, 30 de abril también, tampoco vamos a estar ahí. Twisted Sister en el Velódromo, el 1 de mayo. No creo estar ahí, no creo que estemos ahí. Tankard en el Foro Alicia, 1 de mayo, pues tampoco. Vader en el Foro Alicia 3 de mayo, tampoco vamos a estar ahí. Donde sí vamos a estar va a ser con In Flames en el Circo Volador el 2 de mayo. Megadeth, Arena Ciudad de México 10 y 11 de mayo. Allá nos vemos el 10 de mayo para ver al Zanahorio Mustaine, a ver qué tal su nueva música en vivo. ¿Tocará Ride the Lightning o no tocará Ride the Lightning? Cuéntenos, ¿qué les gustó o no les gustó Ride the Lightning? A mí no me gustó, pero bueno, está normal. Gutalax en el Foro 28, 16 de mayo, no vamos a estar ahí. El San Luis Metal Fest, Teatro del Pueblo, en la Feria Nacional Potosina. Esto es el 16 y 17 de abril, no vamos a estar ahí. Perdón, de mayo, no vamos a estar ahí. Korn en el Palacio de los Deportes, 19 de mayo, no vamos a estar ahí. En donde sí vamos a estar y vamos a viajar al otro lado del mundo para ver a Metallica en el Deutsche Bank Park de Frankfurt en Alemania, 22 y 24 de mayo. Notlus, Gojira estarán para iniciar los conciertos de Metallica allá en el Deutsche Bank Park el 22 y el 24 Avatar y lo que queda de Pantera. System of a Down en el Estadio GNP 27 y 28 de mayo, todos jetlagueados y toda la cosa, pero ahí vamos a estar el 27 de mayo para ver a System of a Down. Luca Turilli, Fabio Leone en el Pepsi Center el 6 de junio, no vamos a estar. En Rush en el Palacio de los Deportes 18 de junio, tampoco vamos a estar ahí. Lacrimosa en la Arena Ciudad de México 22 y 23 de agosto, ya vamos en agosto. Halloween en la Arena Ciudad de México, gira de 40 aniversario el 29 de agosto. Es probable que ahí sí estemos, si es que no hay, ya hay un sold out, no lo sé. Donde sí vamos a estar también, y es un hecho, es en el Candelabrum, quinta edición, la velaria de la Feria de León, Guanajuato, 12 y 13 de septiembre. Allá nos vemos. Iron Maiden. Dado que no vas a poder ver a Iron Maiden en la Ciudad de México, nos vamos a ir a San Antonio, al Alamo Dome, a ver a Iron Maiden el 29 de septiembre. Y de ahí partimos hacia Sacramento, California, para ir al Aftershock en el Discovery Park, Sacramento, California, 1, 2, 3 y 4 de octubre. Todavía no liberaron el cartel, pero es una locura. Es uno de los varios festivales que tiene Danny Wimmer. Y ya saben que Danny Wimmer Presents no se anda con mamadas. Así que ahí vamos a andar. Iron Maiden en el estadio GNP Seguros, 2 de octubre. Acá va a estar Perry King para atender ese compromiso con Iron Maiden. Opez en la Arena Ciudad de México. Allá nos vemos el 11 de noviembre. Y finalmente Deep Purple en el estadio Fray Nano, Ciudad de México, 19 de diciembre. Y así es como está la agenda al día de hoy. Así que ya lo saben, esa es la agenda. Recuerden ir a consumir nuestra playlist de la Galería de Bandas, en donde están todas las bandas con las que hemos tenido la oportunidad de conversar, como puede ser Ominum. Ominum va a estar también ya en esa lista. Y la Galería de Bandas en Spotify. Y ¿qué más? Recuerda que si eres productor, músico, tienes una banda, eres tatuador, eres artista gráfico o haces algo por y para la escena más feroz del planeta, recuerda mandar tu press kit a goth.prods@gmail.com, goth.prods@gmail.com. Manda tu press kit, que aquí tienes un espacio para platicar sobre tus proyectos y lo que estás haciendo por y para el metal. Sin más, síganos. Estamos en redes sociales. Estamos en Goth-Prods para Instagram. Estamos en Goth-Prods para YouTube, Facebook y TikTok. Y estamos en Goth-Prods para cualquier plataforma en donde quiera que escuchen podcast. Ahí está la Galería Nocturna. Está Metal Pulse 2.0 y Caos Sonoro. Nos vemos la siguiente. Bye bye.